It's just about 10 minutes after 7 right now. New this morning now, it's a combination of drugs that some doctors say act more like a smart bomb. It's helping women with advanced breast cancer here. Doctors say that the treatment can deliver a toxic payload to breast cancer cells without damaging healthy ones. The experimental treatment seems to be working so far anyway for many of the women who are in their late stages of cancer. We're expecting to learn more about this new treatment from a conference in Chicago later this morning. You can't ask really for better scenery than this. Take a look at that. The Avon Walk Rocky Mountains in Summit County, Colorado is a true destination event. It draws hundreds of people to the historic ski towns of Keystone and Breckenridge. And with me this morning is Emily Caldwell with Avon Walk for Breast Cancer Rocky Mountains, along with Florence Porter, who is a breast cancer survivor. And Emily, before we get to more of the Avon Walk, let's start with you, Florence, here. You are a breast cancer survivor, 2 years cancer-free, right?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Do you mind sharing the story with us of how you discovered that you had breast cancer?
I had routine mammograms. My mother was diagnosed 20 years before me with breast cancer.
Okay, so you've had a history,
Yes.
family history anyway.
Yes. And so I started my mammograms a lot earlier, just to be cautious. And I was 47 and I was diagnosed. It was a follow-up mammogram. They had found something on the first one. And it was pretty scary. It was really hard. And got through it. Knock on wood, it was found early enough. It was stage 1. And one of the reasons I'm walking is because with all the research that's happened and the way they do things, they actually diagnosed with the DNA and identified that I didn't need to have chemo. And so from my perspective, I just want to be able to give a chance for somebody else to have that same experience, because my mom routinely had chemo 20 years ago.
Wow.
And now you can find it earlier and you don't have to have it.
I think that's part of it for people to know and research, then look for that knowledge, anything that's new out there. So how has life changed for you since then?
I get calls routinely from my friends letting me know that they scheduled their mammogram. I mean, just things like that. People really are more aware now because they know someone personally who had it.
Yeah, and you're setting the example for not only your family, but also for our viewers out there this morning. And Emily, you're here to talk about Avon Walk, which it's being really held all over the U.S., but
yes,
there's something really unique about it here in Colorado, right?
Yes, we have 9 walks across the U.S. They're all unique. Ours is special in the sense that it feels like a destination. It's up in the mountains. You couldn't ask for better scenery. You have the lakes and the mountains as a background. Some of our other walks are in the city, so it's a little bit of a departure from that, and people really seem to enjoy the destination feel of our event.
So for people who have maybe never taken part in this, it's a 2-day walk. Talk about it.
Yep, so it's 2 days, June 23rd and 24th. It's 39.3 miles, so our walkers walk 26.2, up to 26.2 the first day, from Keystone to Frisco, and then 13.1 miles the second day from Frisco to Breckenridge. And we close on Main Street, Breckenridge. So small town feel, great closing. It's my favorite part of the whole weekend.
It's beautiful, too.
Yes.
The scenery, you can't ask. Look, I mean, just
it's
looking
amazing.
at that picture is breathtaking.
We love it.
Will all the money raised stay here, or how will that work?
Most of the money raised stays here. About 75% goes local, which is great. So you actually get to see the money that you raised benefit organizations in your neighborhood. So we have some great ones here in Denver. Children's Treehouse Foundation provides education and awareness to children who have a parent who's going through breast cancer, so it teaches them kind of how to cope with it and deal with it and talk about their feelings.
Awesome, and people can still sign up,
People
right?
can still sign up,
right.
avonwalk.org, and
Okay.
we'd love to have as many people as we can.
Yeah, you can't beat the scenery and all the people, and go out there and support Florence as well. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. By the way, the Avon Walk for Breast Cancer Rocky Mountains, again, as Emily just mentioned, is a weekend of June 23rd and 24th. To register, go to our website, thedenverchannel.com, and click on that big red TV button. We'll have a link there, and you'll get all the information there so you can sign up.